Some football players buy things for $1, but other footballers buy things for tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, and every other price in between, all the way up to a $75 million purchase. Starting with Lionel Messi, he's always eating bags of chips, but it's not only him constantly eating $1 junk food. Christian Pulisic admitted that he can't even live without $1 Reese's, and Bukayo Saka confessed his love for $1 Twix bars.
Twix, my favorite chocolate bar. I always eat them. I've started to eat them before every game as well.
But $1 things are literally the cheapest in this video, and we're only gonna get more expensive every time we move on. Like how Aubameyang loved this car so much, he spent thousands of dollars just to wear it. This man was always whipping around in his lime green Aston Martin, so fans always recognized it because it also had his initials, jersey number, and sparkles on the side. But Aubameyang didn't just flex his car every chance he got. He also had a designer spend over 50 hours creating Nike football boots to match it. This thing's got 4,000 crystals, his initials, and his jersey number to look exactly like the car. So of course he wore them in a game for the world to see. They were insane and cost him $3,000. But Kevin De Bruyne spent even more on gifts just to beat Lionel Messi? See, Messi had already gone viral for buying all of his teammates golden iPhones. And I can't even lie, these things look crazy. But De Bruyne saw that too, and he wanted to do something better for his Man City squad. He got them custom iPhones that weren't just half Man City blue, they had the team's logo, each player's name and number engraved, and they were half platinum.
One for everybody.
It's got your name on as well.
What is this? This is a present that I got for everybody.
From Kevin De Bruyne. Look at that.
Thank you, Mr. Assist. Good present.
Fantastic present.
Oh, Kev, top man.
Now, alright, I can't even blame his boys for being thankful. Platinum iPhones cost $7,000 each. But a couple other footballers spent even more on some of the most expensive gaming PCs that any athlete owns. Douglas Costa was always posting about double XP weekend on COD and showing off how he's always top of the leaderboards. So a company designed him a PC that didn't just use some of the most expensive parts available. It was water cooled, had light shining all over, then it even got his signature, his logo, and a picture of him on the back. I'm sure you could tell why Costa was cheesing when he got it. The PC cost just as much as Neymar's. Now, even though Neymar's was also built with the best parts on the market, and at first just looked like a normal big black computer, eventually it was completely customized to have everything Neymar loved. From his jersey number, nation's flag, Olympic rings, and a football, to his favorite games like CSGO and Among Us. Ever since he got this, Neymar's been using his gaming tank to stream everything, and cause it eventually helped him become such a known gamer that he got his own skins in COD and Fortnite. The $10,000 PC was worth every penny. But even though Lionel Messi made his own way into video games, he spends tens of thousands on his head game. Messi's head is always on point.
What did you say?
I mean, he's constantly on my timeline getting his signature cut, a taper fade with a little left on top. But even though his haircut is honestly kinda mid, and something anyone could get at a Great Clips for a couple dollars, Messi actually pays his barber to travel with him anywhere he goes all over the world to give him haircuts daily. So that makes each haircut cost Messi around $16,000. But another football legend, Luis Suarez, spent way more on something to honor the biggest accomplishments of his entire career. This 101 ring was being made to not only have engravings of all the major trophies Suarez ever won, it was also going to have a golden boot inside a piece of crystal to honor the award that he got for scoring the most goals of any player. So, Suarez damn near looks at the ring like he's in love and wants to kiss it, because it also has his nickname, jersey number, signature goal celebration, and since all that was wrapped around his country's flag that was made with blue and white baguette diamonds, Suarez got fingered for $30,000. But that's cheap compared to other footballers like Rashford, Haaland, Ronaldo, and Benzema, who spent hundreds of thousands to get some of the craziest cars in the world. Now, starting with Marcus Rashford's car, it kept getting him in trouble with the police. Like when dude walked out of a restaurant just to see a parking ticket on his Oreo-colored supercar. Now, even though he was parked like a dick, Rashford knew a custom car with bronze rims kinda stood out a little too much, so he got it completely transformed. He got it in gray and carbon fiber with some blacked out rims. But fans not only still recognize Rashford whipping his McLaren around, they filmed him parked half on the sidewalk again, then actually get in his car right as the cop was writing another ticket. Now, that's funny, because a $60 ticket is nothing when the car itself cost him $350,000. But Erling Haaland spent even more on a car that won an award. It was named the most luxurious SUV on the planet because of its custom white leather and stars on the ceiling. This thing doesn't just look clean as hell, have headlights that move like eyeballs, or even match Lil Baby's cars from my favorite music video. Haaland's always seen getting gas and driving his Rolls-Royce Cullinan that's somehow whiter than him. So I was actually kinda pissed when I saw him texting while driving this thing, cause I did not want him to crash something worth $400,000. But Cristiano Ronaldo wanted something completely different. Lately, I've been seeing him hopping out plenty of Ferraris, like at events, and pulling up to hotels in Ferraris that damn near look like spaceships. Until eventually, he kinda wanted one that was luxurious and fast, so he bought a Ferrari that I've never even seen before. Now, Ronaldo's always driving this thing, because it's not only created using the same engine that's in Ferrari Romas, you know, that can hit 200 miles an hour. It's the first ever Ferrari with 4 doors that also open backwards. So Ronaldo's Puro Sangue, or whatever the hell this caption spells, cost him $425,000. But last but definitely not least, Karim Benzema's driveway doesn't just have a Rolls like Haaland and a Ferrari like Ronaldo's. Next to those is one of the craziest supercars that any football player owns. Benzema got Lamborghini's newest creation, an all orange with doors that open up. It even has a spoiler that moves with the wind. Lambo dedicated a spot to it on their website to show off a crazy commercial of it for a reason. It's because they named it the Revuelto, which is Spanish for the words mixed up, because you can mix it up between the all-electric engine or the regular one with over 1,000 horsepower. Benzema's car cost him $600,000. But alright, that's enough about cars. This is kick flicks, not Fast and Furious. Besides, other football stars actually bought watches that are more expensive than any of those cars. Vinicius Jr.'s timepiece actually plays music. That's the theme song for one of the craziest gangsters in movie history, The Godfather, and he inspired Vinny's craziest watch. Inside, there isn't just a mini version of The Godfather next to rubies, a rose gold piano, and diamonds that all constantly spin. The watch came in a custom box that had Vinny hype.
My favorite now.
The watch cost him $660,000. But Ronaldo's watch, hold on a minute. God damn it, Ronaldo, do you buy everything? His watch was even more expensive because it was inspired by food. Caviar isn't just an expensive bougie appetizer that damn near makes me throw up just looking at it. Ugh. Believe it or not, a bunch of fish eggs like those packed together actually inspired Ronaldo's craziest watch. His Jacob & Co. Caviar has over 200 baguette cut emeralds, which are all placed together on the face to look exactly like, you know, caviar. The bottom is also filled with plenty of diamonds and even has a green alligator skin band. So, of course Ronaldo was flexing it while making the announcement to join his new club, because his food-inspired watch cost $770,000. Maybe time is money, but Neymar spent 10 times as much, buying an entire island. Neymar's private resort isn't just surrounded by water and has its own beach. He can pull up in his helicopter whenever he wants, since this place also has its own helipad. Now, Neymar's island even has a villa with everything dude needs for a crazy vacation. Pools and jacuzzis all over, indoor ponds filled with fish, an outdoor kitchen, and of course, plenty of TVs to watch kick flicks. Yeah, even Neymar subs so he can kick flicks and chill. And you aren't? What the f, man? Subscribe. Anyways, having all that on his own private island didn't just cost Neymar $7 million. There's plenty of room around the island for Zlatan Ibrahimovic to use his even more expensive purchase. Zlatan's mega yacht doesn't just cruise through the water at 50 miles an hour. It's got plenty of bedrooms with views of the ocean, a full kitchen with a private chef who cooks Zlatan's favorite meals, and even a jacuzzi on the top deck with a built-in pool on the lower level. This thing is obviously crazy, which is exactly why he gets wet diving off the top. He works out on it and flies a drone just to flex the yacht because it cost him $8 million. But Kylian Mbappe's purchase wasn't just more expensive. Duh, it set a world record. Mbappe just went viral for buying his own football club. Because Cannes isn't just a French team that Mbappe played for as a kid. Once he saw reports about their finances being negative thousands and how in just one season they somehow lost over $9 million, Mbappe saved them by buying the club to start doing things like paying off their debt and signing their first good player. Then, he even posted pics of his new squad celebrating after a win, and all of this helped him set the record for becoming the youngest club owner ever after buying them for $20 million. Now, players literally owning other players is crazy, but not crazier than Zlatan's purchase that can zoom over 700 miles an hour.
How does the parachute work?
We won't need it today. Oh my god.
Now, I ain't talking about the plane he did backflips in during a trip to Dubai. Zlatan got something else that he's always taking naps on or making business moves in. Cause his jet doesn't just have room for 10 people with couches that turn into chairs and TVs all over. Zlatan's all-white toy with black stripes flies over 700 miles an hour. And zooming in something that fast is exactly why his fans are constantly filming him whenever he lands, cause his private jet costs $25 million. But hold on. Let me Google something real quick. Exactly. See, Ronaldo already had his own private jets that costed tens of millions for a while, man. But he sold those and recently upgraded to an even crazier and way more expensive Gulfstream G650, aka one of the fastest jets in the entire world. He also got the outside customized with him on it, his logos, and it's wrapped in a black paint job that looks like carbon fiber. The jet's insane, and I'd hope so. It cost him $73 million. There's no way that a footballer spent more than that on something, right, man? Actually, Harry Kane bought the most expensive purchase in this video, because he opened up the first restaurant ever where fans can play football in it.
You're always kind of bantering your mates about who's a better footballer, and this kind of settles that debate. You can come here and have it out, but also you can kind of just have a good time, have some drinks, have some food, and just kind of enjoy being with each other. So I think that's kind of the appealing factor of it.
Toka Social isn't just a spot for friends to compete in different football games. Even the Sidemen showed up in England to this football version of Topgolf, because there's bars all over with plenty of spots to kick it and even order food like Harry Kane's famous burger. But Kane wasn't just trying to give food and football to fans in his country. He recently started doing commercials showing off Toka's new equipment just to get the rest of the world excited. And after getting a mural of himself in the first restaurant, Kane's company made the news when they plan to open the first Toka Social in the United States. And the craziest part is, all of this was only possible because of Harry Kane's investment of $75 million. But even $75 million is cheaper than the homes in this video, man. Messi has elevators that bring cars to his living room, and Neymar bought an apartment in a Bugatti building? What are you doing? Just go watch this video, man.